I'm a 19-year-old kid who is actively attending college, and I genuinely used to be one of the most anxious, burnt out, addicted people you'd probably ever meet. Now, I'm not saying that to get sympathy at all, but isn't it kind of insane to think about how fast things can change? I didn't have some therapist hand me a magic solution. I didn't go to rehab. I didn't have anyone really guide me through it. I figured this out completely on my own, all by rediscovering something I loved as a kid and building real discipline around my life for the first time. Our world right now is absolutely drowning in things designed to pull your attention away from yourself. I mean, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of ways to lose yourself. Social media spirals, substances, toxic habits, just numbing out. So why does it feel like nobody is talking honestly about how hard it actually is to climb out of that? Because for me, that climb was everything, even me. Even after making some real progress over the last year, I still struggle some days. I still have moments where the old patterns try to creep back in. But the difference now is that I have something that grounds me, and honestly, it's Minecraft. I know how that sounds, but stay with me here. Now, before I get into any of that, I want to give you a quick intro on who I am and what this channel actually is. Obviously, you're watching me play Minecraft right now, but there's a much deeper reason why I wanted to make these kinds of videos. As I just explained, I'm 19, and the last couple of years of my life have genuinely been a battle with addiction, with anxiety, with just not knowing who I was or where I was going. But through that whole mess, I kept coming back to this game. And somewhere along the way, Minecraft stopped just being a game and started being a mirror. It showed me things about myself I wasn't expecting to see. So I wanted to create a channel dedicated to sharing that journey, the real, honest version of it, so that if any of you out there are going through something similar, whether that's addiction, burnout, anxiety, or just feeling completely lost, you can learn from everything I've been through and maybe find your footing a little faster than I did. Even though I'm only 19, I've lived through enough in these last few years to know that the path out is real, and I want to share all of that with you guys. And yeah, I'm also just genuinely excited to play Minecraft again. Being in that dark headspace for so long didn't leave much room for things I actually enjoy. So coming back to this feels like coming back to myself a little bit. I'm playing in this world I actually started this past summer. Didn't do too much to it, but I really love the landscape, so I think I'm going to stick with it. But if you want me to start fresh, just let me know in the comments. But now that you know who I am and what I'm actually here for, let me explain what I really mean by all of this. Because I'm not making this video to say, just play video games and everything gets better. I'm making it because I think a lot of people are stuck in cycles they don't even fully understand yet. And they're spending months and years just numbing themselves without ever stopping to figure out what's actually going on underneath all of it. Because for me, that's exactly where I was. I wasn't making conscious choices anymore. Everything I was doing was just reaction. React to stress, react to boredom, react to anxiety, reach for whatever made it go quiet for a little while. And that pattern almost took everything from me. For some people, the wake up call is dramatic. For me, it was quiet. It was just one random night where I opened Minecraft for the first time in years. And for like 2 hours, my brain just stopped, not in a numb way, in a present way. I was actually thinking about something, planning, building, problem solving. And when I closed the game that night, I realized I hadn't felt that calm in a really long time. Now, right around that same time, I'd started hearing a lot about discipline and consistency, not in the hustle culture, grind yourself into the ground kind of way, but in the quiet, show up for yourself every single day kind of way. And something about combining those two things, Minecraft as an anchor and discipline as a practice, genuinely started to change me. I started making small promises to myself, stupid small, honestly, like I'm going to make my bed every morning, or I'm going to play Minecraft for 30 minutes after I finish my work, not before. Little deals with myself that I actually kept. And every time I kept one, something something in my brain shifted slightly. The voice that used to tell me I couldn't trust myself started getting quieter. That's the entire game, honestly. It's not one massive transformation. It's 1,000 tiny ones that you barely even notice until you look back 6 months later and go, wait, when did I become this person? I want to be clear about something though. This wasn't luck. This wasn't just, oh, Minecraft saved me. How cute. This was a skill stack I had to genuinely build from scratch. I learned how to make a promise to myself and actually keep it, even when nobody was watching. I learned how to recognize when I was reaching for something out of avoidance versus out of genuine enjoyment. I learned how to be consistent even on the days that felt pointless, because those are actually the most important days. And I learned how to be patient with my own progress, because that's honestly one of the hardest parts of all of this. And none of that required anything other than choosing over and over again to show up for myself. That's real. That is actually something you can build. If you're in a dark place right now, whether it's addiction, anxiety, just feeling completely hollow, I promise you that the path forward is made up of the smallest, most boring daily decisions you can imagine. And Minecraft, weirdly enough, taught me how to respect that process, because that's literally all Minecraft is. You show up, you place blocks, you build something over time. The world doesn't hand you a finished structure. You make it piece by piece. So where am I now? Still in college. Still figuring things out, honestly. But I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I don't wake up in a panic anymore. I don't feel that constant low-level dread following me around. I have hard days, yeah, but I have a foundation now. I have practices and promises that I've kept, and that track record with myself means something. My plan is to just keep going. Keep showing up every day. Keep playing Minecraft not as an escape from life, but as a part of a life I'm intentionally building. That distinction matters more than I can explain. Once you truly feel what it's like to keep a promise to yourself and watch it compound over time, it's really hard to go back to the version of yourself that just reacted to everything. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing right now. We're taught to perform, to achieve, to keep up, but nobody really teaches you how to just be disciplined and present with your own life. That's what I think this generation is starving for. Not more motivation, not more content telling you to grind harder, but an honest conversation about what it actually takes to get out of your own way and start building something real, even if that something is just your own peace of mind. Anyway, that's pretty much everything for today. I'd really love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Whether you're going through something similar, whether Minecraft or any game has ever been that kind of anchor for you, or whether you just think, I'm a guy rambling about block games while avoiding his homework. All of it is welcome. If there's something specific you want me to talk about, addiction, discipline, mental health, just life stuff, drop it in the comments and I'll share whatever I actually know from living it. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.